I'm reading in Psalm 24 this morning, and just different things are standing out from me. There's kind of a subject that when it is talked about, it can be twisted and made to seem like a judgmental kind of thing. And I'm hopeful to have others see this concept in like a positive and a good light. We are really heavy on, there's nobody's better than someone else. And I absolutely agree. There's not a person on the face of this earth that is better or more important than another. But we cannot argue the fact that it is possible for one person to know the Lord better than another, to hear from the Lord better than another, to experience the Lord at a greater measure than another. There are decisions that we make and specific requirements and commandments throughout the Word of God that give us access to God in greater measure. In Psalm 24, just kind of paraphrasing, it says, "Who can stand in his holy place?" And it goes on to say that it is those with clean hands and a pure heart. It says that it is him or her with clean hands and a pure heart that shall receive blessings from the Lord and right standing with the Lord. It says that this is the description. It actually says this is the generation, or this is the description of those who seek and require or inquire of him. You'll hear or see people make comments like, "Man, I wish I had the faith that he has," or "If only I could hear from God like that." And the beautiful thing is that because God is no respecter of person, because no one person is better than another, the access and availability to God is equally open to us all. But to actually lay a hold of and receive from that access, there is work for us to do. There is seeking the face of God. There is inquiring of him. When you seek him and you inquire of him, it reveals that you believe by faith that you require him. And when a person believes that they require the Lord to literally live, breathe, and function and do and move and be, and they seek him, he is going to respond to them. In Psalm 24, it actually calls these individual gates. He says, "Lift up your head, O you gates, that the King of glory may come in." So this is not a he's better than her or she's better than him message, but this is what we put in is what we're going to get out of our relationship with God. Having clean hands and a pure heart is going to get us access to his presence and his holy place. Having clean hands and a pure heart is going to allow us to receive from God, and it will keep us in right standing with the Lord. And as we keep our head lifted to him and our focus on him and prioritize him, seek him, inquire of him, it says that the King of glory will come in. This is the heart of the message, is see what we can do and how we can position ourselves to have this deeper relationship with God, and we can know him and his character better. We can hear from him more clearly. We can receive from him. I think it's a position that all people want. It's either A, they don't know how to position themselves to receive those things, or B, they have not yet surrendered or disciplined their life in such ways to be positioned to receive from him at this level. And I know that God desires for us to all know him so deeply. He desires for when we say yes to him, that we experience a deep conversion, a deep transformation, a deep and very intimate walk with him, where we can literally, in the midst of chaos and the storm of our life, we can hear his guidance and his direction and his comfort through that still small voice that he often speaks in. I pray this is encouraging or convicting or whatever needs to take place in order that people would take serious seeking him, inquiring of him, and getting their self-positioned to receive from him. Because man, is he a good father, and man, does he have so much goodness and grace and love and support and guidance and mercy to extend to us every single day.